What are you predicting for Darius Geis? But with Geis, I think we can actually look. It's ridiculous, but it's what we do. Make predictions.
Oh, forecasting numbers. I love
What is Darius Geis going to do? What are your expectations?
Does he go over 1,000 yards?
636.
I think he has to go over 1,000 yards.
Some people, and we're going to have John
He has to go over 1,000 yards
on the show at 8:40. Some people had Geis as their best back.
Yeah. I think he has to go over 1,000 yards to really be.
Now, Chris Thompson gets so many carries, but I tend to agree with you. Look, if he gets 20 carries a game, if he's the number one back, and he
20 carries a lot.
Chris Thompson, he would definitely get there.
15 to
1,000 yards is not. If you're getting 20 yards,
18
15 to 20, 15 to 20 carries a game, depending on the game. I think he's going to get to 1,000 yards.
Thompson will get 5 to 7. Something in that range.
And Thompson will get catches.
P. Ryan, I mean, he might be an act.
P. Ryan puked when they drafted.
All right, if he averages 4 yards a carry and gets 15 carries, he gets to 1,000 yards.
Look, this is college. I understand. He averaged 6.3 yards per carry.
Right.
It's a different animal coming into the pros. I understand.
It's actually 4.1 yards per carry. Do you expect him to average 4.1 yards per carry at 15 carries? And then you get to 1,000.
I think a good number. Healthy. 950 yards rushing as a rookie.
Well, you'll take
is a good number to set for him.
That's like the same thing, but I think he's going to hit the 1,000-yard barrier.
I'm just looking at the 1,000. Oh,
who was the ninth?
C.J. Anderson.
Oh, yuck!
Can he be C.J. Anderson?
You better hope he is.
Yeah, you better hope he's at least
pick him in the second round.
I want to look at how many carries did Samaje get for the Skins last year.
Ooh, that's a good question. Without looking at numbers, I'm going to guess.
He got a bunch at the end.
P. Ryan probably had.
He had 175.
Yeah, $175.
175. He only averaged, but he only averaged 3.4 yards per carry.
Yeah,
and all his came.
Behind
most of his came
line,
late.
behind a poo line. Come on now, that was a terrible line towards.
I mean, there were some games where he got nothing. Where he got.
Yeah.
He got 6, 9. He got nothing. Philly, nothing against Dallas.
Quanjo, and it has to come back and play because they were desperate.
I don't care what he did last year because he's not going to get 175 carries this year.
Let me tell you something.
Be lucky to get 75.
He and Rob Kelly both puked when they drafted Darius Geis.
Bye-bye, Rob Kelly. Nice story. Nice guy.
Yeah.
But there's just no way he makes the roster.
No, Geis is your 1, P. Ryan's your 2, and Thompson's your, change of pace.
So what are your expectations, Jason, for Darius Geis?
I don't know when you would play P. Ryan.
He's got to be. I mean, he's obviously your feature back. What are my expectations if he stays healthy? He should
1,000 yards.
He should be in that 900 to 1,000 range. Yeah.
Do you think the character issues with him are overblown from all of what we've heard in the past few weeks and months leading up to the draft? Is there going to need to be a babysitter in-house for him, or is all that character issues overblown on him?
I don't know. Babysitter's a tough term, but I think coaches should be very mindful to try to help the young guy. I mean, he's only 20 years old. I think he's had his upbringing is documented, how tough of a time he had. He lost his father at a young age. He was murdered. I think Geis is extremely talented, but I think, he's a 20-year-old kid that has never left his hometown. There's going to be some maturation going on there. I think they'd be well served to kind of stay on top of it. And it sounded like Jay Gruden recognizes that, and because he said, he's got some energy. We've just got to funnel that energy into Sundays, into football games, and not during the week.
Well, you got to hope that, because you're right, he is from Baton Rouge, so he's never left there. He plays high school ball there, his college ball there. You got to hope that he's got someone in his circle that can kind of watch over him, because he's going to be moving away from what he's known for 20 years.
Yeah.
Right. He had a couple guys with him at the draft party that I got to talk to, guys he's grown up with, and they all seemed like really nice, great young men, and he had some of his representation there, and it was pretty interesting. So he was signed with Top Dog Entertainment, which is Kendrick Lamar's record label that started a sports agency, and that relationship dissolved, and then he signed with Young Money, which is Lil Wayne from New Orleans, and I talked to the Young Money representative that was with him, and he said, we've known Darius since he was a kid. When things went bad with the first agent, he reached like, okay, let's do this. And they said, it's easy to say this now. Who knows what will happen? But they explained it as, this is a young man we've known since he was a kid, and we just want the best for. Like, look, Little Wayne doesn't need the money that he's going to make on Darius Geis's second-round contract.
A good mentor for guys, somebody like a Chris Thompson, maybe already.
I mean, Chris, there's all-around great. I think a lot of this is going to be on Randy Jordan, who's the Redskins running backs coach, and I think he's up for the challenge. League, he knows both sides of what it takes to stay on a roster, because he wasn't a Darius Geis level talent, but he played for the Raiders. He had a good NFL, and now as a coach, I think Randy's going to be challenged by Darius, but I think if you can get the best out of him, you're talking about a game changer for the Redskins offense. And that's, the talent is what makes all of this happen, because the kid shouldn't have been available at 59.
Right.